Hey, brilliant young thinkers, have you ever noticed that every single day, without even trying, you make tiny choices that decide the kind of person you are becoming? Choices that no one else might ever see, but that shape your life like invisible superpowers? Well, today, we're diving into exactly that. Ethics, the powerful idea behind figuring out what's right, what's wrong, and why it matters so much more than it seems. Let's begin with something small, like the moment you finish your snack and you're holding the empty wrapper. You could toss it in your pocket, you could throw it in the trash can nearby, or you could pretend it magically disappeared and leave it on the bench. Nobody is watching, no teacher, no parent, no security camera lurking in the bushes. Just you and your wrapper. That moment, simple, ordinary, quiet, is a tiny crossroads of ethics, where you decide the kind of person you want to be even when no one is judging you. Ethics doesn't only appear in big dramatic moments like saving kittens from burning buildings or stopping runaway trains with your bare hands. Most of the time, ethics shows up in these invisible everyday moments, letting someone go first in line, choosing honesty even when it's uncomfortable, admitting a mistake when it would be easier to hide it, or helping someone even when you're not sure they'll ever help you back. These tiny decisions create your moral muscles, the same way doing push-ups builds your physical muscles. Every good choice makes you a little stronger on the inside. Now imagine you're playing a game. You see a chance to cheat, just a tiny bit, just enough to win without anyone noticing. Your heart beats a little faster. Your brain whispers, it's not that big of a deal, but at the same time, another part of you says, but is it right? That's ethics again, the voice inside that wants your actions to match the kind of person you want to become. Winning by cheating feels like a victory for about 15 seconds, but winning fairly feels like something you carry with you for the rest of the day, because you know you earned it honestly. Ethics is also what helps you when things get confusing. Maybe two friends are arguing and both think they're right. Maybe someone asks you to keep a secret that doesn't feel safe. Maybe you're pressured to follow the crowd even when something inside you feels uncomfortable. Ethics steps in like a guide who doesn't give you the answer directly, but helps you think clearly about it, almost like a wise inner coach cheering for your best self. Let's look at another familiar moment. You hear someone say something unkind about another kid, someone who isn't around to defend themselves. You feel that twisty feeling in your stomach. Should you laugh along to fit in? Should you stay quiet? Should you speak up even if your voice shakes a little? Ethics doesn't demand perfection, it just invites you to ask, what choice makes the world a little kinder right now? And even the smallest act of kindness can shift the entire mood of the moment. Ethics isn't only about other people, it's also about being fair to yourself. If you're tired, overwhelmed, or stressed, but you keep telling yourself, I have to be perfect, ethics reminds you that being human means making mistakes, taking breaks, and learning slowly. Being kind to others is important, but being kind to yourself is part of ethics too, the part that helps you stay balanced, patient, and emotionally strong. Now consider this. Every time you tell the truth even when you're scared, every time you help someone even when it's inconvenient, every time you choose fairness over selfishness, you're using a superpower that not everyone takes the time to grow. Superheroes lift cars and fly through the sky, but ethical heroes make choices that lift people up and help them feel safe, respected, and understood. Ethics is the kind of superpower that doesn't need a cape or cool glowing effects. It shines through your actions and inspires others to do better too. Think about the people you admire, teachers, friends, family members, or even fictional characters you look up to. Chances are you admire them not only because they're smart or funny or talented, but because they make choices that feel brave, fair, compassionate, or wise. That's ethics in action, and you can practice it anywhere, at home, at school, online, and even in your smallest thoughts. Sometimes doing the right thing feels hard, sometimes it feels scary, and sometimes it feels like the world won't notice or care. But here's the secret: every act of goodness you choose quietly changes you. It shapes your character, strengthens your integrity, and makes it easier to choose the right thing next time. Ethics isn't about being perfect, it's about moving closer, step by step, to the kind of person you truly want to be. So the next time you're faced with a choice, whether it is returning a lost pencil, standing up for someone, telling the truth about what happened, or simply deciding to be patient when you feel frustrated, remember that you are not just reacting to the moment. You are practicing ethics, building moral strength, and unlocking a superpower that will follow you throughout your entire life. In our next episode, we are going deeper into this philosophical journey by exploring something incredibly challenging and fascinating. Is telling a lie always wrong? Get ready, because episode 7 takes us into a world where honesty, kindness, and tricky situations collide in ways that make your mind stretch in all directions. Until then, keep being thoughtful, keep being brave, and keep using your everyday superpower, the incredible power of doing what's right.